So somehow, some way, AD comes from the struggle, but his biological father is a multimillionaire, best-selling author that teaches financial literacy courses online. I swear to you, I can't make it up. Now, it starts to make more sense because I do remember 2 years ago when Milk74 made this video.
I really feel like the image that he portraying is really a gimmick, bro. He's not a real Crip, bro. You can't tell me this. Like, so he's supposed to be a gangbanger from Compton that ain't never hit juvenile hall, ain't never did a camp program, never went to YA, Youth Authority, never hit the county jail. He didn't run no phase with no enemigos, no ops, whatever y'all want to call him, in the county jail. He haven't hit prison, bro. Now, granted, it is some individuals that kind of like wiggle through the system or whatever, but it's no way you actively in the streets for years and you don't go down. Let me make that clear. Like
Now, at first, I kind of just brushed that off. I'm like, Milk, that's Milk making this video. Shout out to Milk. Me and Milk is actually, shout out to bruh. Now, I'm like, yeah, Milk's just making this content. But then again, I went to do a little bit more research and I found out that this indeed is true. This is indeed true right here. When you go to AD's father's page, he has more subscribers and followers than AD, figgmunity, and everyone combined, right? So if you have a father who's this brilliant right here.
Income, it's dangerous just to have one job. I want to show you exactly how you can recession-proof yourself. It's a lot of uncertainty out there. I'm in the financial industry. It's the highest paid industry. It creates the most millionaires. But I'm looking for some serious people. I'm going to train you, mentor you, and show you how to dominate in the financial industry on a part-time.
So he could show random people how to be dominant in the financial industry, how to be proper young men, but somehow his son is in the streets of Compton? It's just not adding up. Now, we're going to watch this clip right here. This clip right here is T-Rail and Duno. They're literally poking at this situation. You can see the uncomfortability. If you're good at reading body language like me, I am a body language expert. Look at AD's body language. Look at T-Rail's body language. They can tell a lot of this is not adding up, but let's look into it.
Damn, bro. Man, tell us about your dad, bro.
I'm talking. You speak, Pop.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
I told him you getting almost 1 million on TikTok right now.
Oh yeah. You know, but my son, you know, he
super duper Crip with a father who has 1 million. I don't. Hold on.
You guys know him, man. But for me personally, you see me in a suit and everything like that. But I went from the streets to corporate suites.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So how we do that?
From the streets to corporate suites?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been there, done that. I mean, I've been out there in those
Watch
streets,
Duno,
man.
watch what
And
Duno
the crack era, the gang era, all of
His
that.
dad.
Yeah. You see? And
Did your dad put you on your hood?
He was in the streets.
No, Pop, tell him where you from. Where you originally from?
Man, I'm originally from the streets of LA, man. I was rolling 30s.
This is where AD has to reiterate and try to somehow, some way compensate for the lack of streetness, the lack of gangsterism that this man portrays. Unfortunately, it's a detriment to our youth because they look at it like, oh, AD's super Crip. No, comes from a rich father, a rich background, spoon-fed child, not a refugee, didn't come from struggling parents. So I don't know where this persona comes from, but we're going to break it down.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm from. I know all of the originators of the rolling 30s. And my family was
Dad,
pretty much...
Tell them that you're not only just rich, financial, smart, educated father. Tell them how you're a gangbanger, too.
Really known there. If you say Douglas family, they know everybody. And we connected. But like I said, I went from the streets to corporate suites. So now I'm sitting here, a millionaire, and having money for a lifetime.
Nigga, a millionaire. So you were in the streets while your father was a millionaire and a best-selling author that's worked with Tony Robbins? Huh? What?
At fucking lunchtime.
Yeah, because you look very distinguished right now. So, in the corporate world, what exactly do you do?
I'm a financial advisor.
Okay.
I got a book right now. I brought one, give my son for you. My son knows about it, but it's an international bestseller.
What a
it's
beautiful father and son relationship. Somehow AD neglects that. AD's a super crypto. Which makes me wonder when, Milk74 referred to him as a party crip. Was there some validity behind that? Was there some merit? You can see pictures of Milk 7-4 in his respected neighborhood as a teenager, as a child. He grew up without his biological family. He grew up with black people in the Hoovers. So when you hear AD say, oh, I come from this serious neighborhood, I come from a background of gangbanging and this, but then your father's sitting next to you talking about how he's a millionaire that teaches financial literacy courses, it is despicable. What is he, the mascot of the Crips? Did his father use his finances to paint this image of this man?
Where is it?
I have it in my briefcase. It's with Tony Robbins.
You want to get it so we can show it?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Tony Robbins, myself, Kevin Harrington from ABC's The Shark Tank. And it's a currently international bestseller. Then I have a few more books out there also, too. I have a financial firm that's in Woodland Hills, California. And I travel all throughout the United States and Canada. And I talk to people about finance and get about 10 racks for
What a man.
1 hour.
You went to school?
10 racks for 1 hour.
Yeah, I went to school. I went.
But AD struggled. He's from the Nairobi refugee like me. His family came here on a boat. They all just figured it out. His dad is cool with niggas on Shark Tank. This is a struggle baby. This is a struggle baby. This is a spoon-fed baby right here.
I mean, like I said, I was in the streets, all of that. Went back to school and got my
Graduated with your
credentials,
what?
all of that. Oh, college was too boring for me. I checked out. I got my experience in the streets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. People in the streets that's hustling, that's the best businessmen. They just got to turn their lives around
Success.
and do it the
Yeah.
right
What
way.
y'all bum ass daddies
See-
doing? Fuck y'all daddies, nigga. Fuck y'all daddies, nigga. What y'all bum ass daddies doing? Nigga, talk that shit.
Success with intelligent street history. That's what Swish means. You know what I'm saying? That's what my clothing line means.
You don't even bring that shit in here.
Be quiet with that. Success is with sweet industry. Boy, H-Crown, how'd you tweaking? How'd you out here tweaking for dear life? Swish, nobody buys. Shout out to Sorella for saving you.
You wore it. You only got a few pieces. You know what I'm saying? Why you didn't pick up on what your daddy was doing? 'Cause
What you mean?
You stupid as a motherfucker.
Yo,
know what
you
I'm saying?
stupid ass motherfucker.
He's a businessman.
I'm making money, man. We business, man.
Hold on, you set up some of the millions for him. What you got?
Come
You
on.
got something set to the side for you?
Hey, man.
Man,
hey.
you said your dad was a big TikTok star. I need to see what he doing on TikTok, homie.
You want to pull it up?
Yeah, pull it up.
Hey,
You said
hey,
what you
hey,
doing,
oh,
Josh?
oh,
Right?
Instagram.
You should already have that shit loaded up, dog.
His dad is a big TikTok star.
Come on,
This is super duper. Now, this is the funny part. We're going to get into this clip right here. This is AD trying to make sure that we believe that because he was in an A&E documentary at the age of 20-something, this is you old at this point. You weren't banging at 14, 15, 17, 18. You wasn't selling no drink. The rappers in the city wasn't pulling up on you, testifying like, no, MJ had drank. The billionaire blacks of the world. No, MJ was 17, 18. Backpack full, him drank. Every time. MJ, we bricks. It ain't, nobody can validate that situation for AD, so his father's going to pay for the documentary to happen.
Feel me? This is what we trying to build off of.
What I went through and how I grew up in Compton is what made me who
That's
I
where
am
I'm from.
today. You know, had I grew up somewhere else. I
Oh,
don't
you
know what I would
suicide
be
in the
doing, who I would
building.
You can make it in Compton, you can make it anywhere.
We trying to get that money. You know what I'm saying? Get the out of here. You know, straight up.
be. That's what streets are.
This is where I'm really from. I don't know. This look silver to y'all? I don't know.
This documentary. It means
That's
a
where
lot,
he really from, y'all. Silver
you
Spoon.
know, because just being able
Wouldn't last a day in a refugee camp.
to have a voice.
Hey,
and
but
be
let's
heard.
go. It looks good. Hey, but no bullshit.
Shout out to Doughboy for 5 subs.
Shout out to Doughboy for the 5 subs.
This is the ground.
Hey, no bullshit.
Because of the reality.
Y'all gotta watch this motherfucking show. It's dope.
And this is why Wack calls AD Unk. Because this was an opportunity. Hey, we're going to be in Compton. We know that maybe you might have some ties in there. It might be good for your rap career to stand here next to these respectable men. We know you don't come from here. We know your father. We can Google him. I could Google this man right here. Rory K. Douglas. I could Google him. One, that's it. Rory K. Douglas. Boom. Rory K. Douglas. You want to see what he gets into? Oh, man. For half a minute. Rory K. Yeah. Yeah, so
Dope as fuck. And it's not just gang shit on here. You're saying you're gonna learn Anthony Anderson's from Compton. You're gonna learn, I think, George Lopez. It's a lot of dope talented motherfuckers, but this shit is dope as hell.
You know,
So he's
starting
like-
lineup right here. You want to know what it is? This
he's a mascot.
what it is right here.
You gotta understand it
Some real
takes.
shit. That nigga Whack 100 and Wacko, both of them, they came to my neighborhood.
And that's what I mean by how money gives you a reputation and credentials that you didn't earn. You can't pull up no childhood pictures of him, because if that's the case, then how you sit next to a millionaire? Your father gets 10,000 for 1 hour, as he said. What's not adding up? And the issue I have with this is the youth. The youth be looking at him like, oh, I want to be super crip. I want to be from somewhere. No, it's not what you think. Ain't go on no skits. Ain't do nothing for the. But oh, you got a dad that's a millionaire. Oh yeah, pay Crippin. You know, not pay. Wait, your dad's a millionaire with $1 million. Best-selling author is cool with Shark Tank niggas. He is a self-admitted millionaire.
Put my homeboys on TV and shit like that. Carbon fiber spoon.
I just wanted to point out to the youth. So it's when I was younger, like not even the youth, even 4 years ago, 3 years ago, when I first got put on the bruh, thinking, oh, bro's a real one. Bro comes from a serious back. Little did I know this man has a father that's a millionaire that's been sponsoring and financing him. And then you think about T-Rail, same situation with Heather. Heather been financing and taking care of T-Rail with Sorella money. AD been financed by his father who's a millionaire. Then got the nerve to speak on MJTV, the one who shifted the trajectory of hip-hop in his home state, created history. Sure. Listen to this.
Put you way in the back, way over there, and they like trying to push you.
Now, this is when I was like, okay, wait, the Crips don't respect, bro, or what are they trying to say?
Talk about what we
Let's
saw.
bring in AD because I talked to Pun today and told Pun I'm glad AD's okay, but I'm about to bleed her. And he said, go ahead, bleed her because he know this is coming today. And he said, AD know this coming. He said, do y'all shit.
All right, so give me your AD take.
AD, what the fuck? What you doing on the ground? And then with your stomach out, and then you got the homie putting the nigga in the headlock. You got OT putting the nigga in the headlock the whole time.
Shouts
and
out
then
OT for that though.
When the nigga get let go, AD he on the beach.
He put the shirt on before he got up.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Bounce up.
He know
Cuz
the
still
camera's
sitting there.
on.
And this is like the general perspective of the real ones that come from that fathers ain't millionaires. DW Flame, dad is not a best-selling author with 1 million subscribers. No. So that's how they generally feel about the man, right? And it's very interesting to me because it's like, look at him try to pop it on Sharp.
Fucking with both places, nigga. What you fucking with?
With this clip, he tries to pop it on Sharp. Sharp, you feel like, oh, he's a P. He's the 16th letter of the alphabet. I can pop it. He doesn't know my background. He don't know my daddy's a millionaire and a best-selling author. So this is what I mean by pick and choosing selective politicking, right?
Where you fucking with other than LA?
Compton, California, everywhere, nigga.
That's still the same region.
Nigga, I got, nigga,
That's
me,
still the same
I'm
region.
everywhere, nigga.
You still in the same region.
Nigga, I'm everywhere,
You
nigga. I'm worldwide. I got a squad everywhere, nigga.
Me too.
Atlanta, Detroit, nigga, anywhere you go, anywhere you go, I got niggas there, nigga. I ain't one of these bitches you talk to, nigga. I'm out here, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga.
You didn't show me there, nigga. You out here, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? Y'all ain't just gonna cap on Dago though like that.
Yeah. Oh, pop it on Sharp though.
They were cliques in LA. Cliques were like the thing. You were part of a popping clique. You know what I'm saying? You got
Just any person who comes from a serious background and has nose rings and wears Beijing in their late 30s is questionable. Am I wrong for saying any person who comes from like a real background that goes and sits on the chairs and says, hey, can you put one right there? Where the bitches get in and shit, put it right here. I'm not saying the name. I mean, look at Pac. But Pac was also the same person who sat naked in a tub full of gold. Shout out to Pac. Rest in peace to him. I don't idolize none of these rappers who are Jay-Z. Shout out to all of them. They ain't Prophet Muhammad. They ain't Allah. Salute to them. So what I'm saying is, it's interesting that he's this serious person with this nose ring. And then just look at his overall, just watch this.
all the girls and stuff like that. And I was a guy who wanted to rap. I wasn't a part of none of them cliques because none of the Compton guys was really a part of that. And they had a big one called Hollywood Clique. And you know, one of the League of Stars producers was one of the main ones. YG was one of the main ones. It was a lot of people who I'm cool with today and I work with in LA that were all a part of this group. And they had merged with another popular clique. And then those two started having problems with each other, started having fights in the malls and shit like that. And I was cool with the other people.
He's a great guy. He's a sweet guy, a very sweet guy.
So, you know, I popped up. I'm like, I'm trying to get a name for myself. You know, so I'm like, give me a list of all these niggas' names. I don't know these niggas personally. Give me a list of all these niggas' names. I'm going to diss them all. They don't know nothing about me, whatever it is. So that's what I did.
At this point, he wasn't from a clique. He wasn't from a hood. He just decided to diss YG. What?
Song? Huh? Yeah, on MySpace days. Oh, okay. And, you know, they gave me a list of like 10 or 11 people, and YG was one of the people. I didn't know YG at the time. He didn't know me. So I just asked them, give me something about each one of these niggas, and I'm gonna diss them. And I had dropped a diss track, dropped it out on MySpace, and the streets started going crazy. They like, nobody could respond back to me because they didn't know who the fuck I was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. I started getting some MySpace traction from that.
Is that gangster shit to you? This niggas you don't even know for clout on MySpace. Spoon fed, bro. Like, just imagine somebody talking about a whole bunch of gangster stuff. Then you go to their father, and this is their father's page.
You don't have to have a big business in order to be able to set yourself.
Right? And his father openly admit to this right here.
My credentials, all of that. Oh, college was too boring for me. I checked out. I got my experience in the streets.
Okay.
Yeah. People in the streets that's hustling, that's the best businessmen. They just got to turn their lives around. Man, I'm originally from the streets of LA, man. I was rolling 30s.
Okay.
Exactly. That's where I'm from. I know all of the originators of the rolling 30s. And my family was pretty much really known there. If you say Douglas family, they know everybody. And we connected, but like I said, I went from the streets to corporate suites.
Of wealthy Crips paying Crips.
So with being a financial advisor, you just go do like, you speak a lot, and that's, just to...
I speak a lot. I handle a lot of people's finances, entertainers, common people. Right now, on a serious note, the average American is about 1 to 2 paychecks away from being homeless.
Oh, shit.
And 1 out of 3 Americans in debt.
What a great father. Somehow, some way, though. Speak to your son. Tell him, hey, there's a huge youthful audience that's watching this. Just be honest. Tell him how I made millions of dollars and took care of you and spoon-fed you and paid for your credentials. So we can save somebody's youth. So we can save some of these kids.